Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Spy Family. We're now on season 2, episode 12, which is called Part of the Family. So in the last episode, we had another split episode. The first half was the adventures of Becky and her weird imaginary love affair that she's got going on with Anya's dad, Lloyd. We just basically went through her whole scenario of going over and meeting him in person for the first time and her thinking that she was making some sort of an impression. But anyways, the whole thing turned out to be a comedy of errors. But thankfully, in the end, she saw that Yor is actually a really nice lady, and she kind of understands now why there is the reason for Lloyd to be happily married. And she actually asked to become the apprentice of Yor because she wants to learn to be just like her and eventually steal her husband. So anyways, all the best of luck to her on that one. And then the other half of the episode was focused on Nightfall, who we were introduced to earlier in the season. She is still hard at work. She took on all of Lloyd's missions while he was on the cruise ship. And all of this is being done because she's hoping it's going to make Lloyd recognize her and see her as a potential wife, not just for work, but otherwise. So that was pretty much it. Really lighthearted episode. So going into this episode, I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm ready to jump in. So let's do that. But just before I do, a reminder, I do a lot of different reactions here to different shows, including animes. And if you'd like to support me or just be notified when I do more uploads for this show, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you like this video, please show it some love with some thumbs up and comments below. All right, that out of the way, guys, let's get into the episode right about now. She trying to do origami? I love that she calls Bon Bon-san. Now Bon's like, let me deal with these plebeian dogs that can't even talk. Oh, he's training Bond. I mean, does Bond need it? I'm pretty sure he was already trained to be a dog assassin. Don't curse at the dog. He's just doing his job. Yeah, he's got some pretty bad memories of that place, especially around the explosive side. Right? Learn to have fun, Lloyd. Get in the moment. Yeah, actually take him for a walk. I like it. Visualization is the first technique. That's the best you could come up with? Oh, not him being able to get flashbacks just from smells. We've only seen him have like... Actually, no, he did premonitions. Oh, right, premonitions. There we go. Oh, is he going to stop him from losing his ice cream? Is that the way he's going to see it, though? I feel like you're going to knock it out of his hand anyway. Yep. Is this our lesson to say that Bond... Well, no, we've stopped the futures that he's predicted sometimes. No, not another. Poor Bond is going to be trying to save people all day, and it's just not going to go the way it's supposed to. I have a feeling. Yeah, only Anya would understand, unfortunately. Fire. Okay, no, this one you gotta do, bro. That's horrifying. That would be the worst thing about having precognition, is that if you actually could see really horrible things and maybe not always be able to stop it. Whoa. Okay then, I guess we're going. It wasn't the wrong building, was it? Did he just bite his leash? Serious. Oh, Daisy was a dog? Makes sense. Fur baby is just important as a regular baby for some people. Aww, Daisy. Who cares? Let's get out. He's like, I did, actually. Yeah, sure, it's your nose. Can we go? Still burning. Nice. Would that actually work, though? Oh my goodness, now this is turning into an action movie. superhero landing.
逃げ遅れてたのか。あんたらわざわざ助けに。はあ、大したワンコだわい。
Gotta help animal friends. Oh gosh! Just pat. It's a small. Okay, that works too. Oh, how sleek. Shake it out. Dogs who are really fluffy do look funny when they're wet or shaved.
これは。いやいかんぞ、黄昏。俺は冷徹な。
Not Lloyd actually laugh. Not you actually wearing a hat that says fire. No, you will be stopped. Don't worry. Bond said, you set me on fire and have me humiliated looking like this, out here wet and naked in public. Don't let go, Bond. You're hitting him! Stop it! No! Exactly. How dare you? So he does look hilarious. Poor puppy. And that's not what would happen. You'd end up right back in a lab, boo. Baby steps. Besides, that guy deserved to lose, you know, a little thigh meat. Part of the family. Nope. Thankfully, a lot of fur to burn. He likes you. It's just a hug. That does mean you're part of the family, by the way, when he pretends to be stern because he doesn't want to let you know he likes you. Because he's cold. Leave him alone. Bam. That's beautiful. He just decided to have a little bath. Well, now Anya knows, but I mean, he probably was going to see it in Bond's head anyway. Come down here. Stella. Thank you very much. Oh my god. We will have gone so far the moment that Lloyd actually enjoys a moment fully. Just stays present. Oh, look at the Stella. Even God's giving you a Stella. You did well today, sir. Oh, is that his sister's cooking? Yeah, must be. Yep. I mean, I guess the good thing is that Yuri is pretty much impossible to poison. Not the heart eyes. I'm literally sick. What is wrong with you? Seriously, Nightfall. She literally is a female version of Lloyd, but that's exactly why he will never see her that way. He does not need another him. He needs a counterbalance. All right, guys. Well, that was another really cute episode. And I think this was, the last episode before the hiatus. I believe it's on hiatus right now. I don't think these are all the episodes for the season. I have not done my research to find out whether or not we have a shorter season or if they're just going to be doing like last season when they took a break. But either way, it was really nice, lighthearted way to end this first section, if that's what it is. We see that Lloyd has been training Bond because, like I said, this Forger family, they're OP'd. They need to have every angle covered. And of course, also, Lloyd just can't enjoy things. We know that. Everything in his life needs to have a purpose or a use. Otherwise, he doesn't know what to do with it. But we see that he's been training him in how to take down people on command. Of course, nothing fatal, but enough so that Lloyd can use that person for information or do whatever he needs to do. And we see that, thankfully, Frank kind of pointed out the fact that because of Bond's background, all the training and the intensity of it, and especially certain things like around explosives, etc., that these things might not be the best memories for him because of where he was raised. And so once Lloyd recognized that, he was like, you're right, I should actually be just taking him out for walks sometimes or just playing with the dog, right? Because he's already been through so much. And we see that Bond is having these premonitions of things happening, and he's trying to basically do what he can to stop it, right? He's in a family of people who try to stop things and do good things. So, We see that he tries to prevent a few tragedies, and they don't well, I shouldn't say tragedies, that's a bit dramatic. He tries to initially stop some things that didn't need to happen from happening. But of course, Lloyd doesn't understand what's happening. And without Anya there to be the middle ground between the two, Lloyd just thinks the dog's acting weird. But then in the end, we see that he actually has a premonition about something or someone being trapped inside of a burning building. And that's something where, when it comes to a life, he's like, no, we definitely have to go to this one. And it turns out it was a puppy, but all the same, as I said, for some people, their fur babies are just as important as a human baby, in some cases even more. And so they went in, they were able to save the puppy. And not only that, but thanks to Bond's very good nose, he was also able to find the person who started this fire, apparently a number of fires. He wasn't the only one. And a good thing they caught him, because he was even happy at the idea of possibly someone being hurt in this fire. So not okay up here. So anyway, we see that all happened, and Lloyd was kind of like, okay, I see what you're doing and I'm proud of you. And he gives the lovely little speech about how Bond really is part of the family now, and he doesn't need to go out of his way to do all this stuff because they're not getting rid of him. He's definitely going to be sticking around going forward, but he's still going to be training him, of course, but they're going to be interspersing a bit of fun in there as well. And as I said in the episode, that has been a theme with Lloyd. Lloyd needs to learn to be more in the moment from time to time and recognize that not everything in life needs to be training all the time, despite what his upbringing happened to be. So yeah, another really cute episode. And then we saw a little bit of a tableau at the end with all the different characters we've been introduced to this season and kind of what they're up to. So yeah, really fun. I think it's a nice way to take a little pause. I really like this show as usual. I just love everything about it. They do such a good job with the comedic timing, the animation, even the character development. And we actually had like plot points and arcs, mostly for Yor this season. But all of these characters have like their growth arcs, and I like that in a show that's for the most part fairly lighthearted. The only thing is I would really love to see when we come back, if we're coming back with this season, I would like to see more growth with Lloyd, because I feel like he's the only character that he has had some changes, make no mistake, but I feel like he's a little bit more stagnant than per se Anya and Yor have been, as far as having like an arc of growth. So I'm hoping we get to see more of Lloyd actually starting to grow into this new role of being a dad and a husband a little bit more. And again, we know that it's fake, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they've really been bringing up in this show over and over again that Lloyd struggles with being in the moment. And that's kind of something that's a detriment to him as far as this whole operation. So I'd really love to see more of Lloyd leaning into that, or something that will lean into Lloyd being that person. And, earlier in the season when Yor knocked him out and he woke up in her lap after having a memory of his mom, that's the first real flashback we've had of Lloyd's family ever. I'm hoping that was kind of the first crack in the door to seeing the more human side of Lloyd and not the human spy computer that he is right now. So, all right, sorry, I just did my research really quickly, and it turns out that actually is it for this season. It turns out it's not just a hiatus. So there is no season 3 confirmed yet, but that's it for season 2, which actually saddens me because I always get a bit worried when I see that an anime has reduced their episodes in the second season. But I'm hoping that that's just because of when it was being animated was most likely during the time of the panorama, and things were very, very tight for a lot of different studios during that time. So I'm really hoping that was the only reason, and that we will be getting a season 3 announcement soon. But if not, then I guess we'll be grateful for what we've got. But yes, whenever it returns, I will definitely be here to react to it. And hopefully you guys will be back with me. I enjoyed this season a lot. I enjoyed this series a lot. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching it with me. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If this is all that you watch from me, I do hope that you can find something else in my catalog that you can join me on, or hopefully something else will come up soon that you will like. If there's some suggestions, please let me know. And if you do watch other videos of mine, I hope to see you there soon. So thanks so much for watching.